Have you ever found yourself waking up multiple times at night just to use the bathroom? You fall asleep, tired, hoping for rest, but your sleep gets broken again and again. You sit up in bed frustrated, maybe even a little worried. You wonder, is this just part of getting older, or is something else going on? If this sounds familiar, I want to talk to you, heart to heart, just like I would with a patient sitting across from me. Because truthfully, after the age of 60, one of the most common reasons men can't sleep through the night is an enlarged prostate. But here's the good news. There are specific nighttime habits that quietly make the prostate worse. And once you know what they are, you can avoid them and finally get the deep, healing rest your body needs. In today's video, we're going to talk about 5 sneaky habits that enlarge the prostate at night and how you can stop them to protect your health, restore your sleep, and feel like yourself again. If you're new here, welcome to Fit Elder, where we share real health advice made simple for seniors. If you care about aging wisely, feeling strong, and living with dignity, subscribe now because you're in the right place. Number 1. Late-night fluid overload. What you drink matters. Let's start with one of the biggest sleep disruptors, drinking too much liquid too late in the evening. Now, hydration is important, especially for our kidneys and circulation. But after a certain age, our bladder doesn't hold as much as it used to. And if the prostate is even slightly enlarged, it puts pressure on the urethra, making nighttime urination more frequent. Here's what I often tell my older patients. What you drink and when you drink it matters more than ever after 60. Caffeinated drinks like coffee, black tea, or even cola are diuretics. That means they make your body flush out water faster, and that hits your bladder harder at night. Alcohol does the same, with the added effect of irritating the bladder lining. Even large glasses of water or herbal tea within 2 hours of bed can create problems. Instead, the goal is to front-load your fluids. Drink most of your water earlier in the day, especially between breakfast and lunch. After 6 or 7 p.m., slow down. Sip only what you truly need. Making this one change can reduce those 2 or 3 bathroom trips per night to maybe just 1 or even none. It's simple, but it works, and your prostate will thank you for it. Number 2. Late-night eating, the silent hormone disruptor. You may not realize this, but eating large or heavy meals right before bed can quietly interfere with your prostate health. Here's why. Late-night eating affects your hormones, especially insulin and testosterone. When you eat late, your blood sugar stays elevated longer into the night. This slows down the natural repair and hormone balancing that happens during deep sleep. And here's the connection to prostate health. Testosterone naturally declines with age, but when it's further disrupted by poor sleep or sugar spikes, the balance between testosterone and estrogen becomes off. This imbalance can lead to the growth of prostate tissue, also known as benign prostatic hyperplasia, or BPH. Also, eating close to bedtime activates digestion when your body should be resting. This not only disturbs your sleep, but also puts extra pressure on the bladder from your stomach and intestines being full. So, what can you do? Try to eat your last meal at least 2 to 3 hours before bed. Make it light, balanced, and low in refined carbs or sugars. If you're hungry later, a small handful of nuts or a piece of fruit is okay. But avoid big, greasy, or sugary meals. It's not just about sleep. It's about letting your body reset and heal naturally, without fighting your habits. Your prostate health is directly linked to these rhythms, and nighttime is when the healing begins. Number 3. Sitting too long in the evening. Now, let's talk about something that seems harmless, but can quietly worsen prostate issues. Sitting for too long in the evening. After dinner, it's common to relax on the couch, watch TV, read, or scroll on a tablet. And while rest is important, especially after a long day, too much sitting can reduce blood flow to the pelvic area. And guess what? Poor circulation means less oxygen and fewer nutrients reach the prostate. That can lead to congestion, swelling, and increased nighttime symptoms. In fact, some recent studies have shown that men who sit for more than 6 hours a day have a higher risk of developing prostate enlargement. So what's the fix? You don't need to run a marathon. Just build in small movements in the evening. After dinner, go for a slow 10 to 15-minute walk, even just around the house or backyard. Stand up and stretch during TV commercials. If you're able, do some light leg movements while seated, like ankle rolls or gentle marching. These movements keep the pelvic area relaxed and your blood flowing. They also help reduce inflammation, not just in the prostate, but throughout the body. It's about balance. Rest when you need to, but don't let your evenings be 100% still. Your body was made to move, even gently, and your prostate will stay healthier for it. Number 4. Ignoring the urge to pee. Now this one might surprise you, but holding your urine too long, especially at night, can strain the bladder and worsen prostate symptoms. Many men tell me, "Doc, I try not to get up too often at night, so I just hold it as long as I can." But here's the problem. When the bladder becomes too full, it stretches and weakens over time. And with an enlarged prostate already pressing on the urethra, this makes it even harder to empty fully. That leftover urine creates a perfect setup for discomfort, infection, and more frequent urges. It's also a sleep disruptor. Your brain can't rest if your bladder keeps sending alarm signals. So, what's the right approach? Listen to your body. If you feel the urge, especially after lying down, don't ignore it. Go, relieve yourself fully, and then go back to bed. To help minimize nighttime urges in the first place, empty your bladder completely right before bed. Take your time. Don't rush. Sometimes a second stream follows after a short pause, especially if you relax and breathe deeply. And if you find yourself needing to go more than twice a night regularly, it's worth discussing with your doctor. Ignoring your bladder might seem like a way to stay in bed longer, but in reality, responding to it helps your sleep, your prostate, and your peace of mind. Number 5. Skipping nighttime relaxation. Stress adds up. Finally, let's talk about stress. You might not think stress has anything to do with your prostate, but chronic stress, especially if it's unaddressed at bedtime, can quietly cause hormone imbalances and inflammation that worsen BPH symptoms. Cortisol, your body's main stress hormone, should drop at night. That's what helps you fall asleep and stay asleep. But if your mind is racing, if you're thinking about bills, health worries, or loneliness, cortisol stays high, and that can directly disrupt your prostate by increasing inflammation and interfering with hormone function. Here's what I recommend. Develop a simple bedtime routine that calms your nervous system. This can be reading something light, listening to soft music, praying, or doing slow, deep breathing for 5-10 minutes. Avoid checking your phone or the news right before bed. That kind of stimulation raises stress chemicals in your body, even if you don't feel it right away. Some of my older patients also find that a warm shower or soaking their feet helps them relax and fall asleep more deeply. When you allow your body and mind to wind down naturally, you create the perfect conditions for healing, hormone balance, and yes, even prostate support. You deserve peaceful nights, and relaxation is the medicine your body needs at bedtime. So, there you have it. 5 nighttime habits that can quietly enlarge the prostate after 60. And more importantly, what you can do about them. To quickly recap: 1. Don't overload on fluids late in the day. 2. Avoid heavy or sugary meals before bed. 3. Keep your body gently moving in the evening. 4. Never ignore the urge to urinate. 5. Make time to unwind and lower stress before sleep. Remember, prostate health isn't just about medications or surgeries. It's about small, consistent changes that support your body's natural rhythm. Better sleep, fewer nighttime bathroom trips, and a healthier prostate are all within your reach. If this video helped you or reminded you of someone you care about, please share it. A simple tip could change someone's night and maybe even their health. If you'd like more practical, trustworthy health advice for seniors, make sure to subscribe to Fit Elder. This channel is here to guide you, not with fear, but with facts, hope, and support. Leave a comment below if you've struggled with nighttime bathroom visits or have a bedtime tip that works for you. We'd love to hear your story. And as always, take care of yourself. You deserve restful nights and healthy days ahead.